And hello guys, it's your boy Sancho. As I've said it like in a couple of months, I'm gonna buy my own equipment. I'm gonna really try doing this YouTube thing as a full-time job. Anyway, what I would like to talk about in this video is basically how to gain confidence, because I am the one that's been struggling with confidence for a couple of years. I hope this reaches at least like 50-100 people. That's gonna be like, okay, I've seen this video from Sancho, at least I know that he is the one that's feeling just like me, it's insecure just like me. Maybe I could do something about it as well. So basically what we are gonna be talking about in this video is a couple of things that I could change and you with me as well, so that we could just gain a little bit confidence, you feel me, just feel a little higher. I don't mean it that way, but yeah. Okay, so basically I wrote a couple of things down. So thing number one that I wrote is removing or adding some everyday activities. So basically what I would like to talk about is that most likely you're all day alone, most likely you're doing everyday activities, going through the same streets, just falling in emotion, you feel me? We need to change that as soon as possible. What could be the reason why are we doing the same things? That could be because we're feeling just comfortable. We don't want to get away from that comfort zone. We don't want really to be like, I'ma change this, I'ma change that, and that's exactly the reason why are we feeling depressed, you feel me? So it's more of a like, what could we really change, and it's more of it like, what should we remove and what should we add. As I wrote, things that I would actually remove: too much use of your phone, watching a lot of that bad stuff online. I want you to remove all those stuff, especially for the boys. Like, just get over it. It's online, it's not meant for us human to watch, okay? Third thing is not giving yourself space to fail. Yeah, that would be a one as well. What do I mean by that? Like I'ma take me for example. It's my second, third video ever. I'm giving my own self like space to fail. I know that the first like 50-100 videos are gonna be just trash. I'd be like so scared about it, so afraid to post. No, because I know like after my 100th video, especially when I buy my own equipment, you know, my own like PC, my own like my camera and stuff like that, it's gonna just move up and up and up. It's gonna be better and better and better. And as soon as the likes, the views start popping, the support, the fans, all of that, I just know like the confidence is gonna come itself. Okay, so just giving yourself space to fail. Okay, those are things that you should add. And a couple of activities that I would recommend is either boxing, gym, or at least it could be walking, because I've seen all those great philosophers, at least all of them, what they did would release them from all that pain, I don't know, inner peace, stuff like that. It's walking, at least like for 20-30 minutes every day, just walking, going into the nature, stuff like that. It can be more than enough. Okay, thing number 2, talking more to people. That's what I wrote. Okay, so basically what I meant by that is I wrote social skills are more important than ever. So that would mean that by improving your social skills, you're gonna meet new people, which is gonna lead to boosting more confidence. Now the big questions: why? Because you're gonna be meeting a lot of people out of those 8 billion, that's all of us nowadays, and you're gonna heard a lot of stories, a lot of bad and a lot of good stories from older people. And the thing that you're gonna realize is that a lot of people are just like you. They have the same insecurities, they are proud of the same things as you are, they're scared of the same things as you are. Like it's really just the same as you. Like it's not that big of a deal, you feel me? So yeah. And what I would say about it, yeah, that would be it. Like, social skills really play a big role into improving your confidence, so just give it a try, okay? Rule number, it's not rule, I meant tip number 3. I wrote 8 billion. So what did I mean by 8 billion? It's more than simple. There's like more than 8 billion of us in the world nowadays, but that also means that like in 100 years all of us 8 billion are gonna be replaced with new 8 billion or 9 or 10, whatever the number is gonna be like in 100 years. What does that mean? Just that should literally be like the biggest reason why should you just be like the most confident guy ever, why you shouldn't even care, because nothing's gonna matter like in just 2-3 decades, not just in 100 years. No one will ever exist again, at least not this type of or form, you feel me? And especially let's take all those famous people. Always, I'm talking always about like Queen Elizabeth. I hope that I post pictures of all those guys, of Queen Elizabeth, or like, I don't know, Kurt Cobain, of Charles Bukowski, like the people that were in their time, like really famous, like the Queen Elizabeth, like for example, like basically the queen of the whole world, more or less. As soon as she dies, like the whole world was like for a week, for 2, for 3, but then the whole world just forgot about her. And like Kurt Cobain, like just guys like that had like all the money, maybe all the women, all the fame, and still like as soon as it ended, no one cares. Like the possibility of you thinking about these guys before I mention them is very low. It's basically zero. Let's be real, okay? So what I would add on all of this, like on this planet existed more than 100 billion people, and like me, you, anyone knows less than like what, a couple of thousand, let's say 1,000,000 people. That's like nothing compared to that 100 billion, and everyone gets forgotten. Like I mean, it's just nihilism, it's more of a philosophical thing that I'm talking about, but still that means that we're all gonna be forgotten one way or another, sooner rather than later. So that should be the biggest reason why I should feel more confident, you should feel, everyone should feel more confident, okay? And the number 4 would be ashwagandha. Why ashwagandha? I'm talking from my personal experience. Before, in high school, I was using ashwagandha for gym. I don't really know if it's making your emotions numb, if you'll be feeling better, worse after it and stuff like that, but I found ashwagandha really more of a trend rather than some real thing. But I started using just a couple of days before this. Actually, I have it just like by me. They are like kind of like gummies and things. You're supposed to like use 1 or 2 per day anyway, and it's gonna like kick in, kill your emotions, stuff like that, after like what I know, like a week or 2 or like a month. But I would recommend to all of you guys that you should give it a try. And tip number 5, as I've said, it's a lot like similar to the number 3, but still it would be an own tip. Tip number 5 would be just be you. All of this will end sooner rather than later. As I've said it like this, there's been more than 100 billion people, and there's who knows, only God knows how many people are gonna live. Maybe like 500 billion, and like you really think that someone will care about you, about me, about anyone? Everything's gonna be forgotten sooner rather than later, so at least enjoy it while you can, okay? Okay guys, so at least it's a new video, as I've said it. As soon as I get like my own space, my own equipment, stuff like that, I'm gonna be posting. It's gonna be a lot of gaming, a lot of maybe vlogs, a lot of philosophical things, but I'm feeling like YouTube's the thing that will work for me. And as I've said it, if you'd like to see my face more, just give it a like,